Are you ready for LFA?
Now they're taking it seriously. So in the midst of that, I've been teaching men. I've been saying, look, we did a live stream on looks versus money and status and the myth of game. Because I let guys know that, when a woman, when she really likes you, you don't have to approach her. You can actually be disrespectful to her. And all she wants to do is get in your pants. Now, the guys underneath that, which could still be good looking guys, they are what I call, and by definition, it's not my opinion, they are acceptable incels. Because if we don't join the circus, we don't get nothing from her. So we're involuntarily celibate until we approach her. And once you approach her, you are at a deficit. And I know this for sure because, the truest form of learning is observation, Socrates. When you observe what a woman will do for a good looking guy, as opposed what she will do for a guy who thinks he's good looking, it's a whole different world. And what proves that is the Meeks pill. Jeremy Meeks didn't even have to put his picture up. The cops put it up and they pulled that brother out of the pen without him saying a word. Now, confidence, when PUA say, oh, confidence, that's a lie. You can only have confidence by succeeding. So when they say, oh, just go up and have confidence, one, they don't understand the definition of confidence. Yeah. And two, they're lying to you. Three, they're lying to themselves because they'll say, oh, no, I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't, man. I'm in my 40s. You were talking about, leaving home. I was in the United States Army at 17. I joined. At 18, I was in Fort Knox. 18 from going to 19, I was in Fort Hood. So when I look at these guys, they think I'm some internet kid, and nothing wrong with the guys on the internet. But I have a lot of experience with women, and I'm here to show guys like, look, these men are not MGTOW. They're fake MGTOW. People didn't know what fake MGTOW was. I said, that's Hammerhand, Dirty Santa, all of these guys. I don't agree with the sex bots. I mean, come on. Why? That's like necrophilia. Just like sleeping with a woman over 40. That's necrophilia too, because nothing living is coming out of that vagina ever again. So on the one hand, I have to keep the PUAs basically in line because a lot of guys have wrote me and said they got ripped off for thousands of dollars. When you see a guy that's 5'2", you can't tell me game works. Women are going to walk away from him. So scientifically, when we chart it out, we start to say game is manipulation. That is the definition of it. But they have to say, oh, no, it's game. We have to lie, right? And when you go and you lie to a woman and you manipulate her, you end up being manipulated. We're in a case where the manipulator becomes the manipulated. They get beta bucks, have a kid, end up paying child support. And then all of a sudden, oh, now they're MGTOW? No, you're a guy that got cucked, and now you're a deadbeat dad that don't want to pay for your responsibilities. You have to be a man. And, it seems like, you're definitely on a page there. I know we don't agree with everything, but men can talk things out like that. Dirty Santa and them can't. So I had to let off, basically.
Wow, man, that's a lot there. That's a lot of heat. Yeah, see, I've been wondering what was going on with that. And there's a lot that I agree with you about. Although I do think, you said, for example, like a short guy or an ugly guy or whatever, he can still find an angle to be attractive. You can't tell me that women don't find like Kevin Hart attractive. He's like 5'1". No, you don't think they do?
No, he gets women because he's got money. And look, he already got beta bucks. He married a girl. If you have to sign a contract to be with a girl, you're a sucker. Any guy that gets married to say, think about that. You have to sign a contract, but Chad didn't have to when he had her in the back seat in 20 minutes, but you do. Or you got to listen to Steve Harvey, wait 90 days after she was blowing guys in the bar, right? So it's all about being cucked. Kevin Hart, a woman wouldn't even approach him in real life if he didn't have money. They call that, no disrespect to short men, childish height. If you are under 6 foot, you better join the circus. And when you join her circus, you either got to be a clown, an acrobat, an athlete, the knife thrower, the strong man, but you're in her circus.
Hold on. So you think Tom Cruise struggles with women? Joe Rogan struggles with women?
Definitely. Joe Rogan's like, he's a manlet. He might be a turbo manlet because he's under 5'5". Tom Cruise wouldn't get women if he wasn't in acting. Look at what he got. Katie Holmes looks like a man. That's not a good-looking girl, and he only got that because he was an actor. Nicole Kidman. I see hookers that look better than Nicole Kidman. She looks like a crackhead. People don't understand the value of women. You know,
what about Justin Timberlake?
Same thing. If he wasn't in music, like music will get it for you. You'll see some ugly dudes get women because they're musicians. Look at Billy Joel, 5'3". And he got the supermodel, but what happened? She eventually left. These women, even when they leave, they're still addicted to Chad. The Meeks pill tells us all we need to know, bro. The black pill is reality. That's why I look at it, you know, when you press to open the MGTOW dictionary open mobile app, you press a black pill. And I tell guys, I say, I'm about truth.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is some truth to that, but okay. But you can't just discount the fact that Tom Cruise is an actor. You know, that's part of his game. You know, you can't discount that Justin Timberlake is a singer that can dance. That's part of his game. Like, if you took the money and the status away, he would still have the charisma. He would still have the ability to, you know, I mean, maybe turn a woman on. I mean, attractive is more than just looks.
No, it's just looks. He would have to join the circus. That's what the charisma is. You're joining the circus. Attraction is not a choice. It is not a choice. And that's science. It's not my opinion. When you look at a woman, you're either attracted or you're not. If it's a big fat chick, you're going to be like, you know, and you got to have standards. I didn't have standards when I joined the Army. I was smashing anything that moved. But that experience over those wildebeest years and going through pretty girls, you're like we're all like scavengers. We'll take what comes. So I got hot chicks because I'm 6'1". I'm in shape too. You know what I'm saying? A good looking guy. But I had to realize, like, wow, I smashed all these chicks because I was tall and in shape and had the acceptable level of looks. If you're tall and ugly, you still ain't getting none. Because height is a looks multiplier. But one thing women can't stand is short men. And it's just a fact. They don't like bald men. They, you know, when they're bald, look at the pickup artists, Neil Strauss and Mystery. Both of them did that because they couldn't get women. They ripped guys off. And what did they get? Married. And they got cucked with children by girls that have a body count. They have more sperm in them than a normal man from the previous guys that they've been with. They're used up women. And I'm not saying this to say anything against them, but if you know the value of a woman, why do you want to used up women like that? See, men don't understand that. You know, they really don't.